It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. He's running out of time here. Across the 40. Gets into space at the 50. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Escapes the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
He'll try a pass here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. And the Tar Heels come to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Johnson. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, UNC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. To come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Gets it to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
He's going to take off. The Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive moving.
Well, this is how you keep a drive alive. You know, it doesn't always show up in the stat sheet the next day, but when you look at this quarterback, you want to get caught up in his passing numbers. These are the plays that I love. He picks up the first down and keeps his drive alive.
And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Dump off, caught by the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Scarlet Knights are going to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short game on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive. Over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion. And it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking to throw it again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them. And you're rewarded with a 1st down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass not complete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This defense is hanging tough. They punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run here. Let's it go. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Wide open downfield.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Buying time. Moving to his left. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Heads out of bounds after another big game on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Keeping it on the ground here. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Taylor. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. The shotgun running play call. Fights through a tackle. And that run produces a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play. And as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. And this defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Over the middle, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offense. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Scanning the field. It's Simmons. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. We stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Scarlet Knights with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The sure hands. It's Hamilton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Receiver grabs it. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made wide open way down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. First down and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. There's contact on the throw. Got him out open. Hits him right in stride. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Rutgers! This offense cannot be stopped.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So Johnson. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Breaking free at midfield. And here he goes. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, North Carolina.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Powers now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Hamilton. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and a catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking to throw again. And he finds the running back in the flat. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Simmons. Comes up with the catch. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Scarlet Knights will have first and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Benjamin. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pump over the middle. It's Hamilton.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Scarlet Knights will try to keep this drive moving. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights, as they come roaring back now. pressure cook, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. They got him down out near the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Johnson. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Good job by this quarterback, recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Now rolling out to his left. He's going to pull it down and run. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the Tar Heels looking to cash in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Off target and incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Launches it deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect with his receiver downfield.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick grab. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And to start up nice, pick up enough yardage for a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Short connection to the tight end here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Scarlet Knights have 1st and 10 here.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Eleventh play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough. It's down. Great play.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock, and let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Slides to avoid the big hit. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. To the air, it's Johnson. He's looking to scramble. And they'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up 1st down yardage.
Boy, this quarterback continues to play great football. Really, it's been a complete package of throwing and running and scrambling. Here, another example of that with a nice run.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Gomes. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, UNC. They couldn't stop him there. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To the air. It's Simmons. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Punt over the middle. It's Anderson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point.
He's bringing it back. Got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. That's an important first down on that running play. Tailback with another carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 into that first down loss. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage.
Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense really clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Rutgers, 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield. It's Simmons. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Benjamin. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Looking for a man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even.